Alrighty, I am back, and hope everyone is doing well. And for those of you on YouTube, welcome on in. This is the second part of the stream, the Wild Arms stream that I did prior to that. That was uploaded a couple of days ago. This is the Pokemon card opening portion of the stream. So after this, I'm gonna end the stream here. I believe I changed the title already. Check to make sure I did, because I didn't really do that last time. Alright, awesome. Alright, so with me I have some Pokemon cards. I have 21, so I'm guessing I have 21, and it says it's a foil card. I have no idea what that is. Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, I am really not familiar with Pokemon cards at all. I've never really collected them. This is kind of like my first time opening Pokemon cards ever. So let's see what they are. They're from the same people that did the Yu-Gi-Oh card packaging last time, so some of those cards looked really cool. Again, this is not for the sake of value, this is just for the sake of collecting. I don't intend to sell any of these unless I get like 5 or 6 or 7 of the same card, but if I get 5, 6, or 7 of the same card, then odds are it's a common card that isn't worth much, but it is what it is. I like to collect things, so I just wanted to start collecting, and hopefully I get something good. 20 cards and 1 foil card, so let's open this bad boy up. This one's a little bit more sealed than the last one was. The last one kind of just opened right up. It's a little bit more sealed. All right, there we go. Here are the cards. They all face down? Cool, they're all face down. Awesome, so got them out. Here are the cards. I'm not looking at them either because I want to show them on webcam just like I did last time when I did this. So alrighty, so there's going to be 21 cards in here, and there's supposed to be a foil card, which I thought meant that it was like in a foil of some kind, but it doesn't look like it is. Alright, let's do it. I am starting my Pokemon card collection today. So the first card that I get is this one. It is Caterpie. It's a Caterpie, and the words are a little bigger so I can see it a little bit better on the webcam. I know Caterpie. He's got String Shot, which if you flip a coin, if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. String Shot paralyzes? I thought it lowered your speed. It is covered with a green skin. When it grows, it sheds the skin, covers itself with silk, and becomes a cocoon, like Metapod. That's what he evolves to, I remember. Alright, we got a Caterpie as my first Pokemon. So that first Pokemon card, I know Caterpie, and I know he's a first gen Pokemon. Is he a first edition? I doubt it. This is a 2016 card, so no, he is definitely not a first edition. Hey, Ferris, thank you for contributing to the Pokemon Blue Challenge. How are you doing? Alright, well, that's a good start. I know Caterpie. Oh, just to throw it out there, I've only ever played the first and second gen Pokemon. So, Gen 3 on up to, or are they 8? 9th will probably be out by the time this is up on YouTube. So, I don't know almost any of those Pokemon. I know a few, like I know Arceus, I know the Latios, I know the Regice or Regice, Regirock. I don't even know all of those. And I know a few other Pokemon. Like if I saw them, I'd know what they are. But most of your like basic Pokemon from Gens 3 on up, I'm probably not gonna know them. So I plan to remedy that by playing through the games on stream soon, starting with Pokemon Blue, as Bears just contributed to that. Thank you. So Gen 1 and 2, I know almost everything about them because I played the hell out of, especially Silver. But Gen 3 on up, completely new to me. So y'all tell me if any of those Pokemon I get are good. Next Pokemon is Ducklet. Like I don't know Ducklet. But that's who this guy is. Is it better if it's further away? Kind of. I got a Ducklet though. It's a duck! I like ducks. He has a move called Splatter. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. Oh, okay. Ducklet from Gen 5, so black and white. Nice. They are better at swimming than flying, and they happily eat their favorite food, peat moss, as they dive underwater. That's really cool. Alright, so I have a Ducklet now. Yeah, I have a duck. I have a Caterpie and a duck. Oh, I need to keep them separated. I feel like Ducklet will probably eat the Caterpie. Alright, next card is... Hey, Epic, been mostly busy cleaning up an old keyboard to use for my laptop. Nice! I gotta... Well, actually I need to replace this keyboard. It's real old. Some of the keys don't really work that well anymore. It definitely needs to be cleaned, but it's old and needs to be replaced. Next card is... Surskit. I've seen Surskit before. I don't know if he's Gen 2. I feel like he's probably a later gen, but I have seen him before. Sweet Scent. Heal 20 damage from one of your Pokemon. Also, he just straight up heals you. That's it. Oh, it also tells you what number they are. So like Ducklet's number 580, Caterpie is number 10. So that makes sense. So 283 would tell me that he's from Gen 3. Surskit's from Gen 3 mid-game. Okay, got it. I've seen him before. Like, I've seen how he looks. It appears as if it is skating on water. It draws prey with a sweet scent from the tip of its head. Oh, I'm reading the... I'm assuming these would be like the Pokedex entries. They're like... It's like right there. Like, trying to do this right. Like right there. That's where I'm reading. I'm assuming is the Pokedex entry. Cool. So I got a Gen 3. I have a Gen 1, Gen 3, and Gen 5, so I guess the next one will be a Gen 7 since we're all odd here. We're going in all odd. Alright, next Pokemon is... Oh, what is that? It's a Shelmet. Like a Shelter with a helmet? Number 616, so... If Ducklet's number 580, I'm assuming this is either a Gen 5 or a Gen 6. But I have a Shelmet. Nice. He can yawn, which I've been doing because I'm tired. The defending Pokemon is now asleep. Shelmet is also Gen 5. Alright, we're sticking with the odd numbers here. He also has Ram, which is 20 damage. That's pretty strong. He has 60 HP. When it and Carablast are together and both received electrical stimulation, they both evolve. Well, I hope I have a Carablast in this stack somewhere. That would be really cool to have them both together. Also, I know Yu-Gi-Oh! They put like the card number like on the bottom, like kind of in the middle to the right. I wonder what the card number for this one is. Like it says 7 out of 101, 1 out of 101, 29 out of 101. Maybe that's how. Also, this is a 2013 card. And so were the other two. Caterpie was a 2016 card. Alright. So, alright, we're doing good. I'm recognizing, well, I didn't recognize Shelmet, but I feel like it's Shelder. Something like that. Alrighty, next card, stay with me. Didn't get a good grip on it. Is Porygon! I know Porygon! He's from Gen 1. He's a weird one. He only knows Tackle, which is 10 damage. This is a 2013 card. It's 72 out of 101. I know Porygon. Alright. A man-made Pokemon created using advanced scientific means. It can move freely in cyberspace. That's cool. Okay, I know Porygon. I've actually seen this card before. So that's a little bit of nostalgia right there. Well, it's a 2013 card. I feel like it may have been an older variant of that card, but it looks very familiar. I may have seen that card somewhere before. Ooh, I hope I get a holographic. Next one is Snivy. I've seen Snivy before. He's a starter Pokemon from number 495. I'm assuming Gen 5. I'm assuming he's a Gen 5 starter. Attach the green energy card, the leaf energy card from your hand to this Pokemon. And then if you have a leaf and 2 colorless energy cards, you can do Raise Leaf, which does 30. Yep, you also started him in Gen 5. Is that also Gen 5 starter? Yes, I called that one. This one's got an interesting like little card number to him. I wonder what that means. I'll have to look it up. Being exposed to sunlight makes its movement swifter. It uses vines more adeptly in its hands. Alright, so I'm recognizing just about all of these Pokemon. There was only one I didn't really recognize. So far so good. Next one is... Okay, I don't know this one at all. Gothita. I am completely clueless to this one. An interesting looking card too. Number 574, so I'm assuming it's also Gen 5. I'm getting a lot of Gen 5 cards here. Lee would be really happy. I think he said Gen 5 was his favorite. Hypnotic Gaze. The defending Pokemon is now asleep. I definitely need a nap after this. And then it also has Double Slap, which if you flip 2 coins, the attack does 20 damage times the number of hits. That can be really strong. Another Gen 5. I'm getting a lot of Gen 5s. So this is also a 2013 card. Their ribbon-like feelers increase their psychic power. They are always staring at something. Yeah, so that's the second one that I completely never heard of or never seen. So if I ever play Pokemon Black and White, I'll be like, hey, I have a card of you. Alright, next one is Magikarp! Alright! One of my favorites! Well, Gyarados is my favorite, but Magikarp evolves into a Gyarados. This is also a 2013 card. Flailing Flop. Flip a coin. If tails, this Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. And I guess if it's heads, it does 10 damage to the opponent. Alright, I got a Magikarp. He evolves into my favorite Pokemon. A Magikarp living for many years can leap a mountain using Splash. The move remains useless though. Splash. Alright, next one is Ashwat. He looks very familiar. He's number 501, so he's a Gen 5. He's a water starter. Is he a water starter? I think he's a water starter. Ashwat. Alright, he has Razor Shell. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. Alright. The Scowl Chop on its stomach is made from the same elements as claws. It detaches the Scowl Chop for use as a blade. Really? Oh, that little thing on his stomach. Kind of hard to see. That's a Scowl Chop. He can remove that and use it as a blade. Are you sure you don't want to start with Gen 5? It's calling out to you? Well, I'll think about it. I did get... Well, no. Okay, to be fair, I also got a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon. I got a Caterpie, I got a Magikarp, and I got a Porygon. So Gen 1's also calling out to me. Alright, next one is... I mean, I definitely got more Gen 5. But maybe that's just how this deck was shuffled. We'll see. Temple. I have no idea what this guy is. He's number 535, so he's another Gen 5. He has Vibration, which does 10 damage, and Mudshot, which does 20. And then, by vibrating its cheeks, it emits sound waves imperceptible to humans. It uses the rhythm of these sounds to talk. Alright. Another Pokemon I've never seen. I guess Gen 5 is calling out to me. Oh, water is on this one. Alright, next one is... another Magikarp. It's actually the same card. Hello. Yeah, it's all the same card. I got 2 of the same card. Which is cool. I got 2 Magikarps now. One of them can evolve into a Gyarados now. Okay, so I got a duplicate. I kind of was expecting that. I'm probably expecting a few duplicates here. Next one is Magmar. Alright then. I do remember this card. The look of it and everything. I remember this card. This one's very iconic. He has Fire Punch, which does 30, and he has Flamethrower, which does 60. Found near the mouth of a volcano, this fire breather's body temperature is nearly 2200 degrees Fahrenheit. A little hot. Not as hot as it is in Texas, but it's, you know, it's pretty hot. Very iconic card. I've seen this one many times before. My brothers who have Pokemon cards, I'm sure they have multiple Magmar cards of this variation too. Next card is Vulpix. This is another one that's very iconic. I've seen this one before. I think I may have actually had this one. Like, I say that I've never collected Pokemon cards, but I've had a few. I've had a Bulbasaur. I'm pretty sure I've had a Vulpix. And maybe a few others, and if I see them, then I will know. But I'm pretty sure I've had a Vulpix, and I'm sure my brothers... This is another one I'm sure they have plenty of. Confuse Ray for 20. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. While young, it has 6 gorgeous tails. When it grows, several new tails are sprouted, and thus when it evolves, it becomes a 9-tails. And it has 9 tails. I think. Alright, next one is Charmander. Okay, this... I don't think I've ever had Charmander, but I've seen this one before too. Scratch does 10, Ember does 30. Discard a fire energy attached to this Pokemon when you do Ember, so you have to keep having fire energy cards on hand. From the time it is born, a flame burns at the tip of its tail. Its life would end if the flame were to go out. That sucks. I remember there was an episode about Charmander in the Pokemon show where it was an abandoned Charmander and he was trying to keep his tail lit because it was raining, and I remember seeing that. I have this card. This one's... I've seen this one before too. Alright, now we're getting some Gen 1s. Are there any Gen 2s in... Next card is... Ponyta. I don't know if I've ever seen this variation of Ponyta, like in the art. I don't know if I've seen him. This is a new one for me. I mean, it's Gen 1, I know Ponyta, but I don't think I've ever seen this card before. Smash Kick does 20, Flame Tail does 30. Its body is light and its legs are incredibly powerful. It can clear Ayer's Rock in one leap. Here you go, Ponyta. Alright, I'm getting a good amount of fire Pokemon too. This is lame. I'm a grass type starter dude. I mean, I like Charmander, but I'm a grass type starter dude. Oh no, Ryan, what's wrong? Next card is Electrike. Can't say I'm familiar with this one. I don't know this one at all. Roar. Your opponent switches the defending Pokemon with one of his or her benched Pokemon. Thunderfang. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. Oh, this is an older card. This is from 2009. Gen 3? Alright, awesome. I mean, I did whoop you in Injustice. Oh, did y'all fight in Injustice? Aww. Electrite, that's Gen 3. Ferris work sucks sometimes. Let me guess, another closing shift? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, so I have a Gen 3 Electrike. Is he like... I don't think he would be the Pikachu Pokemon of that gen. I know there's like these Pikachu Pokemon in each gen. Using electricity stored in its fur, it stimulates its muscles to heighten its reaction speed. But it's a 2009 card, so it looks a little different. It looks really cool. I kind of like this design. It might be more valuable too, because I feel like the older the cards get, the more valuable they probably get. I mean, unless I get like 5 of that card, I'm not gonna sell them. I'll have as many Electrics as I like. Oh, I just noticed they also have a level too. I just noticed that. So Caterpie is level 13. Ducklet's level somewhere. I don't see Ducklet's level anywhere. Same thing with Surskit. Okay, maybe not all of them have a level. Electrite's level 10 though. Or maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. Alright, next card is... Oh, this is not a... This is a trainer card. Okay, so trainer cards are like the item cards, I remember. Look at the bottom 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Lilip you find there and put it onto your bench. Shuffle the other cards back onto your deck. This is a Root Fossil Lily. Okay, so it's a fossil card. You know, like Kabuto and Ammonite. I guess they have another one. What gen is that one from? You may play as many item cards as you like during your turn before your attack. Oh, okay, that's cool. What gen is Lilip from? I mean, it's an item card, but it corresponds with Lilip. I'm probably just gonna get item cards from this point on, right? Next one is... Yep. Alright, I got another one. This is another fossil. This is a Plume Fossil. Look at the bottom 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal an Archon you find there and put it onto your bench. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. A Plume Fossil. I wonder what gen those are. Knowing my luck, it's probably Gen 5. Next card is... Oh, okay. Ooh, energy cards. We got a lightning energy card. That's probably what these are going to be, right? I got a few cards left. Lightning. And... Oh, hold on. I'll look at that in a minute. Okay, so I got 2 lightning cards. Alright, that looked like something. This is the last card of the deck. Alright. Oh, which one? It was Archon and Lilip. They're both fossil. They're fossil trainer cards, but They correspond with Arkin and Lily. I don't know if those are Gen 5 or Gen 3. Can I do this? There you go. It doesn't say. But I don't have either of those Pokemon in this deck. But there is something here. It might be one of them. We'll see. Because it looked holographic. It looked something special. Alright, this is the last card of the deck. And it is... This is a Lee Vanny. Those are Gen 5 fossils? Okay, yeah, this is a Gen 5 deck that they started up. This is a holographic. This looks nice. This is a Lee Vanny. And this is number 542, so he's also a Gen... She, I think, is also a Gen 5. And she's also a Stage 2 evolution from a Swadloon. Okay, this looks... Wow, this looks really nice. This is a 2012 Pokemon card. Yeah, that's an evolving Pokemon from Gen 5. Nice. I got a good one here. Well, this is the foil card that it was talking about. Looks nice. I like it. I'm definitely going to put this in one of those. I don't have it with me. The sleeves and put it up somewhere. Cause I'm going to hold on to this one. I mean, I'm going to hold on to all of them, but I'm going to protect this one. Cleave. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, discard all energy attached to the defending Pokemon. And if that Pokemon was evolved, that's gonna hurt. Leaf Blade. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. It already does 70, so it will end up doing 90. Upon finding a small Pokemon, it weaves clothing for it from leaves by using the sticky silk secreted from its mouth. That is a nice looking card. I love the. I've always loved these holographic effects on cards. That is a nice looking card. I can't really... Webcam doesn't really focus. There you go. That's a good distance. It also has 140 HP. What level is it? It doesn't tell me level. I guess after a while they stopped putting levels on the Pokemon cards. I don't see a level. No. I guess they stopped doing levels after a while. But it has 140 HP. Yeah, you know, I guess levels don't really matter as much in the Pokemon card games as they do in the RPG games. I mean, what you get is what you get with the Pokemon card. You can't, like, level it up. As far as I know, unless there's a trainer card that does that. Okay, so those are my 21 cards, and it's punctuated with this nice-looking card that I'm definitely going to put in a sleeve. That looks really nice. So, alright, got some good cards out of this. Definitely some that I recognize, which is good, because I was hoping I'd have some I recognize. Like with the Yu-Gi-Oh card opening, I only recognized one. I didn't know any of those cards. And also, sad news, the guy who invented Yu-Gi-Oh cards, his name? Hazuki Takashi, he passed away recently, so rest in peace, Takahashi. That's really unfortunate because I just started my card collecting and he passed away, so I'm gonna do it in his honor. That's really unfortunate, but alrighty. So I definitely think that out of the two card packs that I've opened, the Pokemon one was definitely a lot more memorable. I definitely recognized a lot more of the cards. And as such, I really enjoyed it a lot more because the Yu-Gi-Oh one, I didn't know any of those cards. Which, you know, that's fine. If I'm going to start collecting, I'm going to have to eventually get a hold of as many of them as I can. But it was just like, I opened it, I was hoping I'd recognize more. And I was hoping there would be like a Summoned Skull, or I'm pretty sure not a Blue Eyes White Dragon, but I was hoping it'd be like a Summoned Skull, or Axe of Despair, or Pot of Greed, or Graceful Charity. Stuff that I knew from when I played the ones on the Game Boy Advance, but, you know, since then they've added maybe thousands of cards, so I opened all those and I was like, what is this? With Pokemon, it's a little easier because, well, in this case, there was a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon, and I knew exactly what they were. And then the ones that I didn't know, they looked really cool, and the holographic one looks so awesome. So I think that was really good. I definitely enjoyed that. I definitely want to open more cards again in the near future, but I am tired. I'm gonna take a nap after this. So let us see who is online. We will send him a raid. got a few people. We'll go ahead. I love Mario Party, or I love watching Mario Party. I don't play the games as much as I used to. I enjoy watching the Mario Party games, though. They are such a fun time to sit back and enjoy. Hold on. Hold on, he might be ending his stream. Let me check. If he is, then we'll go somewhere else. Never mind. No, he just started streaming. Okay, he just started 7 minutes ago. Perfect. All right, we're gonna send a raid over to the one Byron. It says he is playing some Mario Party 4. It doesn't look like he's playing a game right now. Maybe he's getting it started. So we're gonna go ahead and send a raid over to Byron. He's playing some Mario Party. He just played through Banjo-Kazooie recently, and he played through Ape Escape recently. So if you're interested in any of those games or Mario Party, then please give him a follow. Let's send a raid over to. His name has that hyphen, and I always forget where it is. Alrighty, so I don't know how tomorrow's gonna look. I know I'm gonna play some Jackbox with the Chateau in the evening. I'll see how my morning or afternoon looks, how I feel. And maybe I'll continue with some more Wild Arms. I'll let y'all know in the Discord how I feel tomorrow, but I'm tired today, so I'm gonna take a nap, and then I'm gonna go grocery shopping and such, but alrighty, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you got to see the Pokemon cards that I just started opening, so starting a new journey in collecting cards for both Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, and maybe some other game cards in the future. Magic the Gathering? I don't know. I'll figure it out from there, but excuse me. I'm getting tired. That's gonna do it for me, so take care everybody and have yourselves a good one.